why is a spiritual awakening so difficult despite being the most beautiful going back home, an amazing out of this world experience that is our birthright, that is our right as per our existence, to feel it, live it, and live in that constant state of Holy Communion, ecstasy, euphoria, and joy. So, what happens? And the pain is there because as we ascend and go deeper into this awakening, it is a must that every concept we have built so far is broken down. And as long as the false persona is still alive, the personality is still alive, the pain will continue as the crumbling of the deconstruction is on its way. When this crumbling happens, because you're still the person, because you're still waking up, the awakening hasn't fully sat in, the pain is there because we are still identifying ourselves at this body and everything that has happened. Gradually, that starts to heal itself as you heal your conditioning, as you heal the patterns and you realize that you're not the patterns, as you heal your ancestral karma and you heal your infancy, your childhood, any trauma, everything comes to the surface. Because of the awakening, every single part of us is amplified, including the pain that we carry. At the same time, listening to birds might suddenly bring you in a state of trance or bliss looking at a flower. So the very ordinary things become very extraordinary because your vision has changed, the perception has changed. Similarly, because we are already carrying that pain body and there's healing to be done, the pain body, if you like, rises up to the surface. Now, when this pain body rises up and is right there, yeah, in order for this to heal, we are one, at our most vulnerable, and two, we haven't quite come to terms with the awakening itself because we have no idea what's happening to us. There is no authentic point of reference, or at least a point of reference that is born of us, of the individuate sense, so of me, for example, right? Because I want to be able to hone into an experience that I'm having directly. This is why it is very painful. But the good news is that the pain is in fact illusory, as is our 3D reality. It is illusory, it goes, and the pain in itself, as you work through it, right, you're able to then give more power to soul, more power to spirit, because we then turn the senses inward. As you turn the senses inward, all our outward sense pleasures, outward projections, and also reactions that are born of that are toned down, right? Our heart is healed and we are engulfed with that feeling of loveness. That expansion starts to take place. Now, when that happens, your eking, your awakening keeps moving from one level to another. And the beauty of experiencing an awakening, right, is that because of its nature, which is infinity, which is beyond, we carry on. And so there really never is any end to it. There really never is. Complacency has no place in a spiritual awakening. And this process carries on to a point where whatever happens around you happens, right? But you're unaffected. You are now in a perfect place of mind. Everything, your senses are at your beckoning. Everything that happens is in your beckoning. And the beauty of being in this place is you can do no harm. You can think nothing contracting. You can think nothing that is going to reduce the power of creation, right? And when you reach a certain point, the unfolding continues into the mystic levels. It goes beyond, so that you're able to work now with the higher will. You're able to now work with actually where we came from. You're able to sit home in yourself. So, not your physical house, but if you like, at microcosmic level of your home is suddenly now the macrocosmic home. You in yourself have the realization, not only am I part of the whole, but the whole is a part of me. And all this unfolds, but don't take my word for it. Neither do you take anyone else's word for it, whether it is a book. Yes, by all means, we read and we get all of this information. But as long as we're treating it as that which it is, information, and we do our own work, we allow this unfolding to happen. Because whether we read or not, whether we go somewhere or not, right? The unfolding will happen either way. And the biggest secret to unfolding is one, and that is simply sit. Sit and do nothing. Lots of love wherever you are. May the light in you guide you and your expansion carry itself through to wherever we're all going.